Hello, hello, hello. It's Sheila True Love, and I'm back here with you. And today we're going to do a checklist. This is going to be the facts about the narcissist. Here are facts, the facts about a narcissist, and when you know that you're dealing with a narcissist, this is about full blown narcissists. These are people who are full blown. Fact number one, I'm just going to go down the list. They're two faced. They're always putting friends and family down behind their backs. They always blame their lack of success on others. They act differently in public than they do in private. They're irresponsible, they're unreliable, arrogant, and always want to be superior. They live in this fantasy world. This fantasy world which includes porno, cheating, and always flirting, always up in some woman's face trying to flirt. They surround themselves with enablers. They will lie and distort facts and change events to suit their own agenda. They're very irresponsible with money. They rather buy video games and toys and all of that than pay the rent. So 9 times out of 10, they lose their apartment and end up having to live in somebody's basement or go back home to their parents. They're emotionally distant and unavailable, of course, unless they want something. They have no sympathy or empathy for others, especially those that they exploit. They're very controlling and unable to relax. You ever notice that? They have trouble admitting their mistakes. They're regularly provoking people and blaming people for the reason why you're in a fight with them or the reason why you're in an argument, because they're constantly provoking people. If it's not their way, then it's the highway. It's their way or the highway. They never give an inch, but they demand a mile. They will use your words against you. They will pose or pretend to be like they're your helpers or like they're helping you, but their help always somehow it always seems to leave you miserable and with way more work. They make a disturbing statement, then they claim that you misunderstood them. They make you feel guilty when you want to do things for yourself. They make you question your own sanity. How about this? If you don't give them what they want, they will withdraw their love and their affection. You always feel you're falling short of their expectations. You feel like you have to walk on eggshells. They keep trying to isolate you so they can control you. That's the reason why they try to isolate you from your friends and family. They really do. They purposely say and they do things that they know it's going to upset you. They act like they're the victim. When you confront them about their abusive behavior, they try to flip it and act like they're the victim. They want you to make them a priority, but they will never make you theirs. They try to make others, your friends and your family, think that you're crazy. They'll never, and I do mean never they will never be there for you, ever, no matter what. Silent treatment and then neglect. They give you the silent treatment and neglect that can go on for days, sometimes weeks, and sometimes even months, especially if you point out their flaws or their mistakes. Next, when you finally leave, when you finally have had it up to the hilt, they spread lies and rumors about you. This is what it is. Those are the identifying things of a narcissist. That's the checklist. You know, living with someone who has no conscience, you'll never be safe. You have to get out of that relationship ASAP. Narcissists, they have no conscience, they have no guilt. But you have to also, please, never allow a narcissist to turn you into their personal doormat. What is a doormat? A doormat is when you have low self-worth and you let others walk all over you. You let them treat you terribly and they blame you for everything. You give into letting them make you feel guilty, and you allow them to intimidate you. You allow them to control you like a puppeteer. You know how a puppeteer controls the puppet? And you make excuses for these people. You make excuses for them. He's your abuser, and yet you make all these excuses. So you have to stop allowing these demons. That's what they are. They're demons. Stop allowing them to make your life a living hell. Leave if you can. And if you can't leave, just go gray rock. You know what I'm saying? If you have to stay. Because these very weak type of boys, they are the types who need to crush a woman in order for them to feel powerful. How sad is that? How pathetic is that? So if you can, get yourself up out of that situation as soon as possible. And if you can't because you have children or a financial situation, people can't just sit up there and say, well, why don't you leave? Why don't you leave? Yeah, because sometimes you're in a situation. But do gray rock. Give them as little information as possible. Don't ever blow up and get angry because that's narcissistic supply. Constantly give them narcissistic injury by remaining calm, cool, and collective, and also deflecting. Flip it on them. I have a video on that, so I'm hoping you check that out. Sheila True Love, we'll talk again. Goodbye for now. You always have a choice. Choose wisely.